Well, good morning, welcome to Thought for the Day this Tuesday morning. When I was mowing the lawn on Saturday, when I came round the back of the house, I noticed something I always go past, this cable dangling off the wall, not properly attached, in danger of being caught by the mower. And as I looked at it, I thought, you know what, that cable, that's the cable that goes to the internet router. And that means that every single live streamed service that we've had over the last 6 months, every single Thought for the Day that I've uploaded has gone, every single Zoom meeting that we've had has gone down that cable. It's as if my connection with the outside world is hanging by a thread, the thread of that cable that's dangling off the wall, blowing in the wind and in danger of being caught by the mower. And it just made me think, I wonder if sometimes our relationship with God is a bit like that, hanging by a thread. I mean, what would it take for your relationship with God to be put at risk? What is it that sustains you in your relationship with God? Is it coming to church? Is it prayer? Is it one particular person? Is it one meeting or something you do? And what would happen if that thing was taken away? And you see, our relationship with God isn't meant to be like that, hanging on one thing, one meeting, one experience, one thing. And if I don't have that, it's not going to be there. It's not meant to be like that. Our relationship with God, our attachment to God is meant to be much more like the way my hand is attached to my arm. I don't know, I'm not an expert on how the body works, but my understanding is this hand is attached to the arm with lots of different ligaments, and that's how my fingers can move, the muscles and the ligaments attach. And there are lots of things attaching this hand into the arm. For organs inside me, that's even more the case. And the Bible talks, as what we're going to be thinking about on Sunday, about the church being a body. And when Paul wrote to his friends in Ephesus, he said the body is like this. He said, from Christ is the head, and from him the whole body, joined and held together by every supporting ligament, grows and builds itself up in love as each part does its work. The church, the members of the body of Christ are meant to be joined together, connected to Christ, not just by one thing we do, but by a network of supporting ligaments. And what are those ligaments? Well, they are relationships with other people in the body of Christ, other people in the church. Relationships, the previous verse says, in which we speak the truth in love. Relationships in which we can be really honest. God's plan is we have a number of those connecting us in, joining us to Jesus as we are through the connections we have with each other. So on this Tuesday, I'd like to just ask you to think, how many relationships do I have? How many friends do I have in the church that I can really be really honest with? Friends that I can speak the truth in love. I can tell them how things really are. Not just about myself, but I can talk about them. I know them well enough to be able to talk to them and speak the truth in love to them. And if you don't have many or any of such relationships, can I encourage you to build some? I know it's hard in this time of COVID where we can't just go and drop round and sit down for a good natter over a cup of coffee in the kitchen with someone. I'm not allowed to do that. I know it's hard. But it might be that in this COVID time, this difficult, maybe quite difficult winter we've got ahead of us, is the time we really need those supporting ligaments. If our relationship to each other, our relationship to God, our relationship to Jesus isn't going to be hanging by a dangling thread like our internet connection to the outside world. So may God bless you, and I'll see you again on Friday.